guys, this is Doran's Movies, and today I got a new World of Warcraft lore lesson. Now this one has been long requested, so in this video I will be covering the light, what it is, how it works, and also some of the speculations about it. Now I won't go too far into specific races, as I will make a how to roleplay a paladin and a priest, so in those videos I will go into more detail, but in this one I just want to give you the general idea of the light so that you understand how it actually works. So without further ado, let's just get into the lore. So, what is the light? Now, light is a complex matter and it is an actual force in the Warcraft universe, and just like many of these different forces or magics, there is a lot of things that are unknown or are yet to unravel, so we don't really know too much about how it was created and how exactly it works. And there is an old story, and it says that there used to be the void and the light, and those two collided, thus creating all of the worlds. So that is the type of a theory that is, it's almost like the Big Bang Theory. But we have light both on Draenor and Azeroth, and they're practiced in different ways, but are essentially the same. So I'm guessing there's light all over the universe. Now, by our knowledge, humans were the first major influencers of the light on Azeroth. They had practiced it for a long time, and during the First War, it is even said that they mentioned a specific god, which was most likely retconned, because most of the humans now just see the light as a force you have to believe in. They don't see a certain deity. You often hear words like righteous, holy, justice, and all that type of stuff, but it is a bit more than that. Like arcane magic, for example, is much more reliable compared to the light, even though the light is actually powerful, because on many occasions the light has abandoned its users, or they never had the power of the light until a certain moment when they fully believed, and that is a big reason for that. Now, how the light works, pretty much, it follows the person who believes fully on what he is doing. Now that doesn't mean that what the person is actually doing is right, but as long as that person fully believes his own cause, it follows him. A good example of this is the Scarlet Crusade. Like, we consider the Scarlet Crusade to be evil, a lot of their acts were pretty evil, and you still see them casting different spells of the light, and the reason for that is because they fully believe in their cause, and they think it is just. So they believe that they are the right ones, they are doing the right thing, unlike ourselves. Now another example is Terrellian, who doubted the light while he was fighting against the Horde, because he thought, why would I believe in this positive force when such evil things like the Horde can happen to the world? But once he started fully believing, they actually defeated Doomhammer's forces, even though they would have surely lost. Now, to also add to this theory, you also have the goblins, and many people wonder how is it possible for these little greedy guys that have no morals, or they don't really believe in the power of the light, they're not religious, they don't care too much for other people. How are they harnessing the powers of the light? But again, the theory proves right, because they believe in their cause is pretty much greed, and they believe in that, and even though they don't specifically worship the light, they see it more as a tool and they use it. So in conclusion, you don't have to do the right thing. There is like no god that decides who did the right thing and who did the wrong thing. But as long as you believe the thing you're doing is right and you're not doubting it, you're going to get the powers of the light. Now another influential race are the Draenei, who got their fate in the light from the Naaru, which are in a sense the angels of the Warcraft universe. I have lots of videos on them and different speculations, but they're pretty much these beings of pure light. Now the Draenei are the most advanced race in this sense, since they have been practicing the light for 25,000 years. The Naaru have been following them since they escaped from Argus, so a lot longer before the human race even started. And since they arrived to Azeroth, they have given us much more of an insight about what the light is, even though it is still not fully certain. Now, a bit of a speculation from Warlords of Draenor happens when Velen cleanses Kara, the Dark Star, and after that he says that he exchanged his light energy for his life energy, and that he's one with the Naaru now, which raises a bit of a question mark, because from the human's perspective we had before, we think that the ones with the strongest belief are the most powerful paladins, while with this new theory, it might mean that certain people have different light energy and they can like exchange for it. Now you can see that from the books when Velen teaches Anduin the ways of the light, as he sees the potential in him, meaning that he's supposed to play this big role in World of Azeroth and that he can become quite powerful if he devotes himself fully to the ways of the light. Now, of course, Velen is extremely intelligent and he's over like 25,000 years old, so when he says something, he isn't just making it up. He's pretty experienced. He is called the Prophet for a reason. Now, another example is when he told Tyrande that Elune behaves a lot like a Naaru and that she might in fact be a Naaru, which of course she dismisses quite quickly and tells him to not talk about it anymore. Now, if you don't know who Elune is, I have a video about her on my channel, which I will link to this video in order for you to understand more, but this theory could actually be possible. I believe I addressed it a bit, but still not as much. And I think honestly there's a big hint by Blizzard because, as I said, Velen said that thing and he has much more of an insight into the deities, sources of magic and all the stuff that we don't really know, pretty much more than anyone else on the world of Azeroth. Now, before I end the video, I just want to talk a bit about how the light works, because obviously, just like any other type of magic, it doesn't work as it does in the game, in the lore, and you can't just randomly resurrect people, even though it is actually possible to resurrect, although in rare cases. And also, you can't just heal someone constantly while he's fighting, and the light in the lore is kind of a sensation that you feel going through your body, and it empowers you in a way, and there is multiple things you can do with it. You can heal, you can cast a protective shield from the light, and do all sorts of stuff. Now, it is specifically strong against the undead and the demons because the light is pure and white, if you could say that, while the dark energies are the opposite of it and they're the black, so you have the contrast, the white and black, complete opposites. Now, a good example of this is if you're an undead priest, which technically all of the undead priests are shadow priests, even though they can actually wield the light, although it causes them immense pain, and even being healed by a priest causes them immense pain, so they don't really do it, but technically they're all shadow priests. Alright, that is all I have for this lore lesson. Now, as I said, I will be working on a priest and a paladin roleplaying guide, so even if you don't really roleplay or care about roleplaying, you should check out those videos as soon as they're out because they're pretty much lore lessons on those classes, so you should get more of an insight into the specific races and how they handle the light and how it works for that specific class. While this video here is pretty much just to explain what the light is in general and how it works. Now, if you like the video, don't forget to like and also subscribe, as it really helps the channel and keeps all these videos going. And thanks a lot for taking the time out of your day to watch this video, and see you next time.